Lieutenant Bill Davis, Bossier Parish Sheriff's Office. Hey, Lieutenant Bill, welcome back to Keel. How you doing this morning?
Good morning, Robert and Aaron.
So, kind of a mess last night, but in sort of specific areas, right? Tell us what happened. Most of it North Bossier, I guess, huh?
Yeah, I'm standing on the 1800 block of Butler Hill Road right now. It looks like it took the brunt of it. If this was not a tornado, I don't know what it wasn't. This is there's some devastation. I'm seeing a home on one side of the street that has been completely devastated. One of our deputies' homes, as a matter of fact. The other side of the road, it looks like the track just went and made its way through. These homes have been destroyed. That seems like the biggest part of it. This is going to be north of 162, south of 160, all the way over toward northeast Bossier Parish.
So this is the North Benton area, correct?
Correct. This is the northern part of the parish, North Benton area. Really, if you will, more of the east of Benton as well, northeast of Benton.
East side of Cypress Lake, I guess, at Cypress Black Bayou?
Correct. Matter of fact, there's a boat launch. We're here. We set up an incident command center at last night, about midnight-ish, at the corner of 162 and Butler Hill Road, which is just near one of the boat launches.
Is the road closed through traffic?
No, the road, we just now opened it back up to traffic, and but it's still, they cut a lot of the trees out, so a lot of trees are still right on the side of the roadway, and so it's not like it's normal open, but it is open so the residents can get back and forth. It's just devastation here. You see trees are toppled all over the place. SWEPCO is working feverishly to get power back up and running. You have to see it to really believe it and understand it.
Well, Bill, I saw a video a little earlier, and literally it's the dormers on the roof, the upstairs, obviously, of one of the houses. They've just been removed, and they're lying in the front yard, right?
I'm standing in front of that house right now, and yes, that is correct. That's one of our deputies, been with us for 25 years. That's his home. And it is destroyed.
How on earth was there no serious injury in this instance?
What's that now?
Tell me about the injuries. Aaron didn't.
That's so far that seems to be the blessing, Robert, is that we've not had any reports of injuries. But we also want to encourage anybody, if they've got any concerns, any kind of emergency need, please call us
have you,
at the sheriff's office.
Pardon me, Bill. Have you spoken to that deputy? What did he say? Tell us his story. Was anybody upstairs when the entire upstairs was removed from the home?
No, he and his wife were watching television around 11 o'clock last night, he said. And he heard the tornado come through, and he said it was just a very frightening event. They have a place that they built in the home underneath the stairs that they could go into, and that was their safe place. And he says, thank God they were able to get in there, and they're okay. No scratches. They've got a couple of horses. He says he saw their eyeballs this morning in the dark, glistening. So he says they should be okay, but his house is a wreck.
You were confirming it was a tornado then?
I can't confirm it. The Weather Service, but Aaron, what I'm looking at looks at nothing more or less than a tornado. The trees, the way this whole thing is done, unless it's some special straight line winds, this is pretty devastating. You can see the track, but again, I'm not the meteorologist, so I'll let those guys figure it out.
How populated is that area, Bill?
It's not. It's a sparse country area. You've got. It's not like the. It's more of a country environment, but. As the track goes, we'd like to get an overhead. Maybe we'll get a drone out here to see what we've got and exactly where it went and what kind of homes were impacted. But, even though they had the tornado in, or at least it looks like one right here in this area, as we were driving up here and finally in daylight, you could see other homes that maybe had some trees on them that we could not see from the side of the road earlier, at 2 or 3 in the morning. So as daybreak comes about, we're going to probably have some more damage that we didn't even know existed before.
Bill Davis, a long day for your first responders. You guys do great work. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Aaron. Thanks, Robert.